Welcome to the Wicker Bar. I'm the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. I'm back up here in the kitchen this afternoon. I don't know. I think Dan Marceau said the green tile. I think he said blue tile. I think we're more green tile. Anyway, we actually met up with our friends, the David and Jennifer Stegman this afternoon. So we already went and had a couple of beers for a happy hour already. So I'm just going to get right into making this dinner tonight. And I'm doing another fish preparation for our friend Eo and Ophir. I'm going to do a fish curry. And this curry recipe, I mean, you can pretty much adapt it to do anything. We actually had it earlier on in the week, and it was just strictly vegetables. Friday, we kind of splurged. We got a very beautiful piece of halibut, and we had a couple of prawns that we're going to throw in there. We have some cauliflower, a potato, which now that I've peeled the potato, it's probably going to be overkill. Some onions, red pepper, and then I'm going to use our little this little grater here, and I'm going to grate some ginger and some garlic to go in there as well. And I already made some rice. And usually when I do this, I have some coconut water in the pantry. I don't have any coconut water right now, so generally I'm using just one little can of the coconut milk. I'm going to use 2 today to get the more little bit more coconut flavor, and then I'm going to use some chicken stock in there as well. So I got my pan heating up. I'm going to go ahead and throw my onions. That's about a half an onion, and this is about a quarter of a red pepper. And with this, doing this kind of curry, it's kind of pretty much whatever suits your taste, really. I don't think there's really any rules that you need to follow on this one. And then we're going to put in our coconut milk there. I'm going to do the more of the Asian curry paste in there to get for the heat. I'm going to use some of this korma curry paste in there as well, and then I'm going to throw in some of the pickled lime. Kind of gives it a little bit of a tang. And that kind of just depends. There's some bigger chunks of lime in there. It's kind of the rind of the lime. Very, 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 very tangy. There we go. Simple one pot dinner. I know it's really not too elegant for a Friday night, but we do have halibut. Tomorrow night I'm either doing. I didn't want to go to the store tomorrow, but now I have to, because we have a broken refrigerator at Zippy's Giant Burger, so I'm going to have to get some more ice in the morning. I'm either doing chicken saltimbocca, or I'm going to do a chicken parmesan. Either one. You know, I might actually do the chicken parmesan because we have some tomato sauce left over last week from our little pizza party that we did. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to let this stuff cook up for a little bit, and then this. Just kind of rub it around. If you don't have one of these, you can use a microplane or just your box grater. Just really makes it melt into the sauce. Very, very delicious. There we go. And Rael and I, we were out driving. We went up to the Aurora Antique Mall just for grins, and we also went on our hunt for the 2017 Brick and Vine Chardonnay. 2018 is a bag, but the 2019 has the right flavor profile for Rael, so she enjoys that. So we went out and got that, and we saw around 135th and Aurora. I couldn't believe how many prostitutes there were out there. It was fucking insane. And this was like 2:30, 2:45 in the afternoon. It was like if you've ever had a chance to go to Germany, most specifically Hamburg and in the Reeperbahn there, and there's you go in the Reeperbahn, which is kind of like the red light district, but then there's, I don't know if it is still, I don't know what it's like over there now, but I know, back in the day, in the late 80s, early 90s, there'd also be like these a parking garage. You'd walk into a parking garage, and there's like all these black lights and neons and all these gals there offering up their favors. But it was we saw the one, and it's like, oh my God, we must have seen 2 dozen of them. It was fucking insane. Broad daylight. Broad daylight. But, you know, a gal's got to get paid, so, I mean, I'm not, you know, much respect for the sex worker. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, unless you're being, you know, abused or manipulated by somebody into doing it. But they, from all appearances, they all seem to be pretty content with what they're doing. There we go. I've got this stuff that's kind of softened up a bit. Let me throw in this garlic and this ginger. Spoon there. And did I already say that? I got the rice. I've got some jasmine rice here already done. Oh, let's get this stuff in there first. I'm gonna go about a tablespoon. Oh, God, there's not too much left in here. You know what? I'm just gonna polish off this. I'm gonna polish off this jar. There's just couple of tablespoons in here. Note to self, we need some more korma curry paste. And then let's get, you don't want too much of this, so I got about a tablespoon of our pickled lime there. And then for the heat, I mean, the Mayploy brand, there's a couple other brands. This stuff is really inexpensive, maybe $2.50 for the container. And if you're feeling really frisky, you can, you know, make it yourself. There we go. Woo-doo-doo-doo. It's Friday afternoon here at the Wicker Bar. I know I didn't even get to have a cocktail. I had a couple of beers, a couple of Cool Sean red ale. All right. I'm not, you know, living in Seattle, we went through the whole IPA, the whole micro beer thing, like, long time ago. I'm long since burned out on that. Here we go. Coconut milk in there. Then we're gonna thin that out with a little chicken stock. And I actually do have some vegetable stock in the refrigerator. I think it's a little bit more suitable for a soup than this because it does have a particular flavor to it that might not might conflict with the gentleness of the halibut and the prawns. All right. Let me get this potato cut up here, and I'm just gonna put the lid. I'm gonna put the lid on this. And then I'm going to crank it up. I'm going to bring it to a boil. There's going to be a little extra here for us later on. I'm going to cover it, bring it to a boil, bring it down to a simmer. And then when these vegetables are cooked, then I'm going to add the fish. And I might sear off the halibut and the prawns before I throw them in. It just adds another little texture element to the dish. That is something that we do when we make which I haven't done for a while. We do an udon, a seafood udon soup that we do, and we like to sear the fish off first before we put it in the broth. It just has a little bit more texture to it. There we go. We got this started. Seafood, curry, or whatever. You don't even want to put, I mean, you don't even have to put chicken stock in there. This could be totally a vegan dish if that's what you'd like. Very simple. Adjust this. Oh! And I want to throw some turmeric in here as well. I'm sorry. That's about a tablespoon of turmeric. There we go. Hang tight. I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to probably give this 15, 20 minutes to cook before I throw the fish in. Rice is already good to go. Quick. I mean, we just got home and like, boom, we're on it. So hang tight, enjoy. I got a little glass of wine here. Whatever you got, I'm going to go downstairs and... But remember to hit like, subscribe, share this with your friends. I am the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. I'm shaking up cocktails. I'm cooking up dinner. Fuck, I can mow the lawn, I can dig a hole. What do you need me to do? Wash your car? Some stuff I won't do, but a lot of stuff I will. I'll pick up dog poop. Rail empties the litter box. It just seems fair. I guess it's not fair, but that's just how it goes. So hold tight, and we're going to be back. Yeah, just let me get a little spot more of this wine here. Vegetables are done. I just let Rael taste the potato. Cooked properly. Yeah, the cauliflower was definitely done. So we are going to I cut the halibut up into some little pieces there. Saved a little bit for the dog. Halibut, it's like very expensive. So anyway, here we go. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on this before I throw it in the pan. Oh, we forgot the music reel. We gotta have our public domain radio. All right, boom, there we go. Throw a little olive oil in there. Crank that heat up a bit. I want to get the heat up pretty good because I don't want it to cook. I really want it to finish. It's going to finish cooking in the sauce here really, really quickly because I cut it up into some little teeny pieces. If we were doing the udon soup, we do it in kind of a larger piece. And you can do it with halibut, true cod, or ling cod. Works really good. I don't know that I would do salmon. Snapper is a little bit thin. I don't think that I'd do that, but those are the fishes, and I haven't tried it with black cod. So I think the last time we got black cod, we've got some steaks, and once we cleaned them up, there wasn't a whole lot of meat on them. There we go. And as you can remember, way back when we were doing the videos, and I talked about spending a little bit more money on the front end. So we just keep a bag of these prawns in the freezer, because depending on where you live, when you get prawns anyway, they're frozen already. You're just paying an extra $10 a pound for them to defrost the prawns for you. So we keep a bag in the freezer when we need them. And these are wild Mexican prawns, and we try not to get the farm raised, just because. Although everything is raised on a farm, so it's kind of hard to get away from that. Ooh, come on. Come on, there you go. Get my little spatula here. Ooh, I guess I didn't quite have the pan as hot as I wanted. Oh, well, luckily you can't see that. I wanted to get a little bit more color on there. That's all right. Here we go, transferring our halibut and our prawns into our pan. We'll see how this goes. I've done the fish curry, but usually I don't do it with as many vegetables. And then if you're just doing just a vegetable curry, you can also butternut squash is good in there, and so is a sweet potato. Butternut squash, sweet potato, a little red pepper, onions, a regular potato, cauliflower. It's fucking delicious. think we are about ready to make this happen. I just want to make sure that's, you know, the undercooked fish anxiety. Luckily, there's a lot of sauce in there, so we should be solid. And rice, just the two of us. Half a cup of rice, 1 cup of water. That's what we're doing here. All right, here we go. Nice cauliflower. Fish counted out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There is our fish curry, little halibut, some prawns. Like I said, if you just want to go, you know, if you just want to go vegan, vegetarian, get rid of the fish, get rid of the prawns. Totally, but these, the Asian, the red curry, they do a yellow and a green as well in that same kind of a container. The korma curry paste, the lime pickle, perfect, a little bit of turmeric. There we go. I want to thank you very much for joining me in the kitchen this afternoon. I am Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge, bitches. I'm drinking some Chardonnay, motherfuckers, Rodney Strong, making it happen. Peace out until tomorrow. I'm cooking dinner tomorrow night as well, and if I make a cocktail, I'm going to have to do it without an audience because we have probably Stegman's and then Chris Godey will be here as well, so I have to kind of make that, we're going to make it happen. I figured Chris is going to stay for dinner. He's coming at 4, so it's going to take about 2 hours to swap out the heads on his drums. All right, peace out. Sorry, just rambling. Just, you know, we got to touch base. Got to make sure, you know, we're being transparent. All right, I'll see you later.